Terrorists here, insurgents there, but wherever they may be, this gun's ready to go there with you. Hi. Six Snipes, frantically overworked YouTube editor, coming at you guys with another video. You know, I knew you guys liked these, but after Friday, wow, you guys really like these. Not only did you send my video all the way to the top of the front page of r/Insurgency with a staggering 200 upvotes and a silver medal as of writing this, but you well over doubled my sub count in under a day and netted me 500 views on my last video. 50 upvotes, dozens of comments on my videos, and for all that I teased you all with the thumbnail of this very video, and so far, this one guy's hype. So hopefully this one isn't an utter dumpster fire. And without any further introduction needed, we're moving into the 4th episode. Today we're talking about the M4A1, and this is Gun Guide. The M4A1 carbine is arguably the greatest gun in Insurgency. Outstanding performance, amazing aesthetic, incredible animations, everything you'd want from the most elite of firearms. However, those of you who saw my video about the Mark 18 CQBR probably know that I spent a good amount of time perpetuating the idea that it's somewhat superior to this gun. And I have a retraction to make. In the comments on Reddit, a helpful user pointed out to me that beyond my realization, the increased velocity and penetration making this gun more well-rounded carries out a twofold purpose. Aside from making the bullets go faster and penetrating further into surfaces, this actually factors into armor. Heavier armors have less trouble blocking shots from the Mark 18, but the M4 is capable of putting them down one bullet faster. The further the range, the more noticeable this is too. I thought the Mark 18 had ridiculous reach. This gun was built to run with it 4 times, and it shows. Now, I stand by the idea that the laser-like pattern of the Mark 18 beats out the slightly more jarring feel of this rampant machine and closer resembles a precision instrument. I still personally prefer the latter of the two, but make no mistake, you spend the extra credit, you pick up this gun, you're doing more damage than you may think. As always, this gun ran on many different maps. I played short, I played long, I played defensively, and I went on rampant psycho killing sprees and massacred countless players.
Look how they massacred my boy.
And believe me, after using this thing for more than a couple hours, I can tell you, no matter where you are, no matter where they are, you're dangerous. Witness the main street. For those of you who haven't played too much of Insurgency, this is probably the longest developed and intentional firing lane in the game. It's just one big street going down the middle of Precinct. MP7's got good range, so does the AKS, and I am not sure they could hit this far. Bullet drop, travel time, fall off all take effect well before you even hit the back half of the block from this hole right here. You'd need a really good caliber to reach all the way over there, and you'd need one zinger of a gun to send it. Check. Check.
Eat your heart out, SPD scrubs.
Zoom optics are tight enough, but hollow sights look just as good. Heck, the default carry handle-esque irons are iconic and, while admittedly more visually impairing than the alternate flip-up sights,
Which should be free, by the way,
they add a certain tactical and technical feel to your gameplay and look stylish to boot. The suppressor's super clean too. Watch out for corners though, it sticks out pretty far. Yet another feature this one's got over the Mark 18 is the fact that you can actually equip a smoke or even explosive grenade shell launcher. I don't often field the explosive one, but I can say that while they're not as permanently infuriating as a classical smoke hand grenade, the ability to launch it way further to block lines of sight and even land them on enemies' position is invaluable for visual cover. This addition makes you truly a force to be reckoned with. Equip some standard infantry like riflemen and observers or commanders, and you don't need to wait to call on smoke artillery. You can just place yourself twice as fast without guessing where the shells will fall. This, combined with a generalist approach to design of the weapon, means you're fully capable of fighting in close quarters, and the low visibility environments too, but bring a gas mask. The overall effectiveness of this weapon just about anywhere is really staggering. I'm never going to stop being surprised by how far even the most basic weapons in this game can score kills from easily, nor how clutch dumping the bottom of your mag can be when all your ducks are lined up in a row. And yeah, if you were wondering, that means the penetration's super good. However, the ease of use and overall weapon comprehension are countered by the rather expensive side of this gun. 5 stocks at base with lots of handy attachments such as optics and launchers means you're running low on credits for other departments. The grenade launcher tacks on a lot of weight with all the shells too, meaning you're running pretty heavy with even a mildly robust build. Then again, nobody ever said basic infantry was a light job. I think that wraps up my thoughts on this rifle very nicely. A commodity of war, available to most on the right side for the right price. Slayer of a rifle, though I would contend there's a more accessible and overall stronger pick in the world of Insurgency. Of course, that's for next time. Like and subscribe if you want to see the conclusion of this top 5 weapons list and whatever may come beyond. Until then, I'm Six Snipes, this is the M4A1, and you've been watching Gun Guide. Thanks as always, I'll be seeing you in the next one.